Hello, everybody. It's Matthew here from our Ryerson Early On program. And you know what? I just finished having an amazing sandwich for lunch. The bread was so nice and soft. And you know what? The lettuce in my sandwich had a nice crunch to it. It was so good. I loved it so much. I stopped for a moment to pick up my phone so I could take a picture of my amazing sandwich, and oh, it was gone. It disappeared. Can you imagine that? And that got me thinking. That got me thinking about another story where a sandwich disappears. This is called The Bear Ate Your Sandwich. And that is by Julia Sarcone-Roach. Look at that nice looking bear. Do you think the bear ate the sandwich? Let's give it a find. Sandwich? What sandwich? Oh, that sandwich. Right. Well, it all started with the bear. Look at all these nice different kinds of sandwiches we see. I know I just had a sandwich, so I'm not hungry right now, but looking at all of these, I don't know, it's kind of making me a little hungry again. So let's read together. The bear ate your sandwich. By now, I think you know what happened to your sandwich, but you may not know how it happened. So let me tell you. It all started with the bear. Oh, the morning air was warm and bright when the bear stepped out of his den. He stretched and sniffed. Look at all those stretches. And then the aroma of ripe berries drifted toward him and led to a wonderful discovery. You see that bear there? It's getting really close to this truck. I wonder what's inside. Bear said something smelled really yummy. Oh my, look at this. After a berry feast, the bear curled up in the sunlight and listened to the buzzing of the bees. Buzz. And before long, the bear was asleep. Yeah, just curled up and well, by the time the bear opened his eyes, the buzzing had become a rumbling. He was being quickly swept along like a leaf in a great river. The forest disappeared in the distance, and high cliffs rose up around him. Well, now I see the forest in the distance, right? As we follow this path. Do you think these are the cliffs he's talking about? To me, those look like buildings, right? Buildings like apartments, towers, houses. Let's find out. Well, once the rumbling stopped, the bear found himself in a new forest. It was nothing like he'd ever seen before. Oh my, I think the bear thinks that the city is a forest. I think he thinks all the buildings and the telephone poles. Do you think he thinks that's the forest? Hmm, maybe. This forest, oh, look at this bear. This forest had great many climbing spots. There he goes, up, up, across, over. Looks like he's going through the sign. Oh, oh, he's scratching, he's rubbing up against the pole, hanging out with the sign. Ooh, look at this. The trees were still itchy here. He's rubbing up against that pole. And there was good bark for scratching. Scratch, scratch, scratch. And the mud squished nicely under his feet. Squish, squish, squish. And ooh, there were many interesting smells in this forest. Bears going into the garbage. But you know what? Some of the tastiest ones, some of those tastiest smells had already been found. Look at, you see a person in a bee costume selling honey. Raccoon hanging out in our garbage bin. Oh, there's kitty cats here. Kitty cats are at the fish market. And you know what? Oh, there are pigeons and squirrels in the park. And look at, there's a lady feeding. Yeah, she's feeding all the birds and she says, nice kitty. I wonder if she thinks that the bear is a kitty cat. Well, this bear was determined to get a meal. And soon, leafy green smells led the bear to new fun. The bear on the swing. Oh, the bear's on the little teeter-totter, the little rocking horses. On that little spinning wheel. Oh, you see this? Looks like the bear's having a little bit of a bath in the water fountain. Oh, and just like a dog, shake, 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 shake. He's shaking all the water off to dry himself. Well, in this park where the bear had so much new fun, that is when he saw it. Look at him. From on top of the slide that he's going to go, whee, zoom down, he sees something. What do you think he sees? If we remember, the story is called The Bear Ate Your Sandwich. I wonder, what do you think the bear sees? There it was. Your beautiful and delicious sandwich, all alone. Look at, he waited to make sure no one saw him, not even the sandwich. And then he made his move. So the bear hiding, making sure nobody sees him, reaches for the sandwich. We're reaching for that sandwich. Oh, and it was such a great sandwich. Look at, such a great sandwich. The bear loved it. You see that picture? The bear's just going, nom, 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 nom. Nom, 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 nom. That's right. But just as he was almost finished, he heard sniff. He heard all those whimpering sounds, those sad sounds right behind him. He looked behind and realized, oh, he had been seen. All those puppies. He had been seen. And so the bear was so surprised that he ran. He ran right out of the park and down the street until he spotted a very tall tree. From the top of the tree, the bear, he could see the forest. He could see his forest. And he decided it was time to go home. So the bear hops in a boat, right? Climbs into that boat. And the waves soon rocked him back to sleep, right? Rocking back to sleep. When the bear opened his eyes, right? When the bear opened his eyes, he heard the breeze in familiar branches and the birds and bugs' evening song. Well, the bear made it home just fine. Happy for the bear. So that's what happened to your sandwich. The bear ate it. I saw it all. I tried to save your sandwich. I was able to save this little bit of lettuce. The bear dropped it as he ran off, but I couldn't save the rest. I'm sorry to have to tell you about your sandwich this way, but now you know. Little bit of lettuce here. The doggy, right, trying to tell the little girl, that's what happened to her sandwich. That's what happened, yeah. But you know what? In real life, we can't understand what dogs are trying to tell us, right? Yeah. So the little girl, all she sees is ruff, 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 ruff. That's right. That's all she sees. You just see the little dog with the little piece of lettuce. Well, my friends, thank you very much for joining me. This was The Bear Ate Your Sandwich by Julia Sarcone-Roach. And I hope all of your sandwiches stay nice and safe, and the only one who eats them is you. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day.